If you're looking for some killer upgrades for your Midway Mortal Kombat 30th Anniversary Legacy Cabinet from Arcade1Up, well, guess what? Joe Szabo and Szabo's Arcades are back at it again, bringing us several different upgrade options for your cabinet, which we're going to dive into in this video. Joe sent me a number of products to review for the channel and for you guys, and there's several I like and there's a couple that I don't, and we're going to go over all of them. For instance, this is one of his upgrade bezel options. This is called the Shroud bezel. This retails for $50 on his website. Installation is a breeze. All you have to do is remove the two middle screens from the monitor bezel, go ahead and lay the new bezel over top of it, and use those same screws to screw it back in. This particular Shroud bezel is supposed to kind of give it, I don't know, more of like a CRT type look. Me personally, not a big fan of this one, but some of you out there might like it. The next bezel is killer, and that would be the moves list bezel you see right here. This one also retails for $50, has a protective layer of film on it that you do need to peel prior to installing. As you can see, it has all of your Mortal Kombat 1 characters, their artwork, their fatalities, and special moves. Always love having bezels like this for quick reference during gameplay. Again, this one also retails for $50 on Joe's website. And this is the one I really like and am gonna permanently install on the machine. Although everything is pre-cut to fit, and although you're not really supposed to have to remove your control panel to mount this, I did find it easier to remove the control panel prior to installing to make sure that we got all the corners lined up. Here's a neat little item that only costs $15 on Joe's website, and that is when you look at this Arcade1Up Midway front plate artwork panel, you'll notice that compared to the original arcade, the logo for the dragons are facing the wrong way. So if you're nitpicky and want your arcade cabinet to mirror the original as much as possible, Joe does have the front panel replacement sticker here with the Mortal Kombat Dragon logos facing to the left, like the original arcades. It's pre-cut to fit perfectly on the existing panel, so no trimming required. Go ahead and peel off the entire back of the sticker, line it up in the corners, make sure you have your felt tip squeegee, and go ahead and smooth everything out, and it should go on flawlessly. See what I did there? The logos are now facing the correct direction, and you won't lose any more sleep at night if this is something that was bothering you, and again, it's only 15 bucks, so why not? Arcade1Up's version of the Mortal Kombat 1 artwork on this Midway 30th Legacy cabinet is missing two key components, the biggest one being Johnny Cage over top the dragon, as well as the Midway logos on the sides of the control panel. Now, the full side artwork package includes the two side panels with Johnny Cage artwork, as well as two smaller stickers here, or vinyl artwork I should say, for the side panel boards on the control panel. You will need to remove those to put these on. Might require a little bit of trimming with a razor blade. That bottom left corner, I have a ding in my cabinet, so it's not the artwork's fault. Installing the artwork's pretty easy. You don't even have to disassemble your entire cabinet, and also the artwork could cover the existing screw holes so it doesn't look like a drive-by shooting. Go ahead and make sure the Midway side panels on the control box are removed because you had to put those stickers on. And with those still removed, you go ahead and do the old trick of taping down the sides, and once the sides are taped down, cut off half of the backing on the back of the vinyl, and go ahead and use a felt tip squeegee and do a dry install. Now, typically, the best way to go for installing artwork would be to remove the existing artwork. However, these are Arcade1Up cabinets, not original arcades. I really don't care. I'm also kind of lazy, so I'm just going to put this artwork on top of the existing artwork. Also, my house really doesn't suffer from any kind of humidity issues. I've never had artwork peel, etc. Once you get that first half down, obviously, you're going to peel off the rest of the backing. And using that felt tip squeegee and taking time, patience, going slow, you can easily install the artwork. As many of you know, if you've ordered artwork from Joe Szabo in the past, he does use some of the best top-of-the-notch, high-quality vinyl with air release pockets versus some of the other companies out there. So when it comes to air bubbles and things like that, very rarely will you get that happen with Joe's artwork. Everything usually goes on nice and smooth, nice and simple. The artwork is intentionally oversized versus the side panel, so no worries there. If you have artwork hanging over the edges, etc., you're supposed to take your sharp razor's edge knife and run that along the side edges of the cabinet and trim off any excess artwork when you're done. I wanted to get a camera shot here showing with the edges trimmed up with the razor blade how everything looks, and I also just gently set the Midway logo on there as well for the side panel, the control panel, so I could get a good shot of everything. And once trimmed up, it looks really good. And because I didn't want to scratch up the new artwork that I just installed, I went ahead and I put a soft blanket over top this hard plastic table that I'm working on, and went ahead and flipped the cabinet over. That way I could go ahead and get everything lined up, taped down, peel off half the artwork, do your typical trim right here. And again, it's just repeating the same process. Using your felt tip squeegee to push down the artwork on the top half, then peeling the rest of the sticker. And once that's peeled, doing the bottom half, and once that's peeled, run your razor's edge, knife blade across the edges of the cabinet to trim off any excess, and it's done. It's a fairly simple process. And again, the quality of the vinyl that Joe uses always leads to minimal air bubbles or things like that that I might have encountered from other vendors in the past. Don't mind the absolute disaster in my loft. I got a lot of things going on right now, but I just want to give you some quick camera shots here showing you the final look. And as you can see with Szabo's artwork package, it's a pretty accurate representation of the Mortal Kombat 1 side art, with all the halftones and colors matched correctly with the original cabinet, as well as everything scaled to fit on this smaller Arcade1Up cabinet. Johnny Cage himself looks fantastic now on the side of this cabinet. He's where he was meant to be from the beginning. I'm very impressed with this artwork package. It's $120, and you'll get all 4 pieces for the side art on the cabinet. I think it was well worth it. Also, if you do the install this way versus removing the original artwork, you also hide all those screw holes, giving the panel a smoother and cleaner look overall. And well done on Johnny Cage here. He looks badass. In the couple of months that I've owned the cabinet, it's suffered some chips and dings, and even artwork can't cover that up, so you might be able to spot some imperfections here and there. But overall, I'm very, very pleased with this. Really, at this point, the only thing left to do is to mod my control panel. I still need to put in the right color buttons and stuff, and as well as more premium competitive controls, because I do enjoy playing Mortal Kombat online with the community. So definitely looking forward to getting that done. You'll see the front panel there, you see the bezel artwork, as well as the side panel's been done, etc. And of course, the original stock marquee from Arcade1Up is more than sufficient. If you're interested in any of these products, I will have individual links for each product we installed in the video description below. Make sure you guys remember, with Szabo's Arcades, use coupon code PDUB at checkout. Save yourself 10% on all of your purchases. Thanks so much, Joe, for setting that up for viewers of the channel. Let me know what you guys think of these mods. Definitely give me your feedback reactions below. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up on the way out. And as always, my dudes, thank you for subscribing.